Hello, welcome to level 2. I'm Lucas.
And I'm Joel.
Hello, Joel. So what I got here today is Mayan Death Robots. Sounds like a name you got to growl. Mayan Death Robots. I don't do that well. It's first game by Selene Studios. I think you probably make an effort to remember the names of studios. You know.
Yeah, should have gone with the credits first. We'll never forget.
Yeah. Well, okay, so, I've launched into the gameplay here straight away.
Okay, lots of things are happening.
A lot of things are happening, and here's the main thing, and this is what it says on the thing. It's kind of like Worms. As you saw there, you have a selection of different gods, because it's all based in Mayan mythology. Mm-hmm. And they all, so instead of having, like in Worms, your big smaller sword, you got two, so you got two. I believe I've gone with the most basic character who has a grenade and a missile. There's definitely more exotic weapons than that. Mm-hmm. And you also have the option to make your character jump or move forward.
Okay. And
this is the most interesting mechanic, apart from the fact that you take your turns at the same time in a short time limit, which is, as you can see there, and that you have to see your it's not going at each other, rather your base, which you saw in the line screen. It's like instructions, 1 of 1, kill the base. And what you can do is you can build blocks. So you can create terrain, and it's like Tetris style blocks. And you can have up to 5. And it goes up as your turns go on. See, the computer opponent there on the right.
Oh, I see it now.
See, redoing the protection.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that's using up his turn then.
And that's
so
using up his turn.
And build.
No, you can't. But what it does is, you can continue. You don't your aim isn't locked.
Yeah. So you can shoot while building.
So you can change your aim depending on where they've built.
Yep.
And it makes for a good back and forth between offense and defense, which is something I liked to go with what is really frenetic pace.
Yeah.
As you see, I just won.
And you
won. Now, and what I'm in is the campaign. So that was the campaign one. Each one has got a little spin on what you just saw. Uh-huh. And what I've just gone into is one of the negatives of the campaign, which you're about to see, is they have boss fights.
Ooh.
Which are weird. They basically the bosses come up in the middle of your fight, and both of you have to kill the boss before you can continue trying to kill each other.
Wait, that's weird.
It is. Like your little boxes, your bases go away. And then the boss comes up.
Is that the 75? Is that the boss?
No.
No.
You'll see the boss because it's massive and it will kill the frame rate.
So the performance is what?
Fine until the bosses come.
Okay.
I think maybe it was just this boss in particular. Anyway, I found it odd because one good thing about the campaign is win or lose, you can go on to the next round. Which I like. You can continue and
so
win.
You don't feel like you're getting stuck at a level or anything.
Except this one, there was some condition that I had to fulfill to make the boss come. So the first time I won, I did it before the boss came. And I thought, you beauty. Nope. Try again.
Oh, I see this. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There goes the frame rate, yeah.
Yep, you can see it. I know recording software can sometimes have an influence on this, but you'll see this is, like you saw before, it'll smooth.
Yeah.
It's just when the destruction, even though it's not the most graphically challenging, once all the destruction's raining down. But the thing is, see, if they'd put it separately, these bosses are actually pretty entertaining. It's just like maybe if it was just you versus the boss, and the boss
rather than you versus an opponent plus the boss.
No, it's like it's you versus the opponent. and now it's basically turned into co-op for a short period of time.
Yeah.
And it's strange, but most of the other campaigns ones, sometimes you get to pick, sometimes you don't. There's like either the environment's changed, or there's some other obstacle.
Yeah.
As you can see, like there are these the little dudes on the sides. They're the Mayans. They actually have a purpose. They're not decoration. If your opponent goes onto your side,
yeah,
and they'll attack them.
Right.
But if you kill their Mayan, you get a bonus to your blast ready, so your explosions are bigger.
And this is permanent throughout the entire level.
Yeah, and it's not a big I don't think it's a big difference, but I guess sometimes it can be enough. And okay, I wanted to show it's like I didn't want to kind of a less fun bit, but this is not what the crux of the game is. You can see the mechanics at work, but it's that fast-paced artillery kind of shooter.
It's basically like an artillery one.
It's like a one-on-one. And I actually, when I was playing, I decided to pick up Worms for comparison, because even in the Steam description it says, it's an 2D artillery game. Think Worms. It's like, I guess that's a flattering comparison.
Yeah, and Worms hasn't been in the best spot for,
Worms hasn't changed in 20 years. No. So I guess it is nice something like this comes along and kind of shakes up the formula.
Well, there goes the frame rate.
There goes your frame. Oh no.
Yeah, this boss fight doesn't seem to be like the most entertaining thing I've seen.
Nah, I
think the versus seems more interesting because it feels like you're constantly trying to build. Yeah,
it really is. And though it does leave you, I guess it does leave you in a nice situation there, where you have to rebuild. As I get myself in a corner like a chump, look at me. But also, I guess I should point attention while I'm at it. At the characters, you can see my guy is a lightning one, so it's got you can do a zap of lightning or strike down.
Yeah,
and there's 10 or 12 characters. They get unlocked as you play, levels and characters get unlocked as you play the campaign. I'm a few levels away from finishing the campaign at the moment, and I haven't unlocked every. I think I've got one character left to unlock.
And how long will it take you to get to where you at?
Good question. A few hours.
Few hours.
And that's a few hours. Pretty much just the campaign. I think I played a couple of quick matches. I should mention the local co-op only. No LAN. No online.
Yeah, that is interesting because what I've seen of, it's very entertaining on a versus mode. Like I saw the little versus tab earlier.
Yeah, I can see myself having fun playing. I haven't played this with anyone else yet, but I can imagine. Oh, it stopped. Look. I won so hard, oh no, I didn't win. I thought I won so I killed the frame rate. I didn't. But
Not this
you're
time,
right. No, look, we killed the boss. That's what's happened. We teamworked so hard. Now we can kill each other again.
Your enemy and you team so hard.
Yeah, it's like in a some kind of superhero comic or long-standing series. Sometimes eventually the bad guys have to team up together against the greater evil.
Optimus Prime and Megatron have to join forces.
It's against something bigger, then they just go back to killing each other the next season. Yeah. Like that. You also get periodically these extra weapons. Usually it's more than one, but you both get it. So it's a bit random.
Both get the same
but you
weapon?
get the
Both get...
No, you get the same one.
Oh.
So, to use. Which does take the, like, it's random, but it's not like, oh, you got the better weapon, and so you got the luck, you know, it's up to you to use. And I like that. But back to the, I'm talking about with the online, or lack of. I've noticed that with, like, because I've played quite a few of these indie multiplayer games, having quite the resurgence, and I really like that, because I really like local multiplayer.
Is it, like, stable and all that kind of stuff? I mean, it's local, so...
Yeah, well...
What's the control scheme? Like 2 controllers?
2 controllers. In fact, I believe you can do this on 1 keyboard. 2 players, 1 keyboard.
Okay.
I think. But controllers are the way to go if you got local multiplayer.
Hey, look, story.
Yeah, it's got a faux reality TV kind of setup.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
A little bit. So you got a little newsreel business at the bottom.
The Bridge of Death.
Yeah, and now I'm having a nice scroll through the bosses. See, and I'm keep on getting sidetracked from my initial thought.
There's a lot going on, I'll tell you that.
There is.
I mean, it probably seems like a simple concept.
It is.
There's a lot of visual vomit on the screen.
Yeah, but it
in a good way.
In a good way. It's not overwhelming. You still know generally what you want to do. It's like, you know, you got your...
Is it me, or do some of the inputs look almost mobile-ish? I wonder if...
This could have definitely be brought to mobile. I don't know if there's plans, but the control scheme is simple enough.
Yeah.
You could easily use your fingers to, like, move the blocks.
I would be very surprised if this game doesn't come to mobile in, like, a year or 2.
Yeah. The only thing I could see would be, like, performance issues, maybe.
Yeah, with that frame dropping, maybe.
Yeah.
They probably need to iron that out, or at least cut out some of the particle effects.
Yeah, exactly. And, again, we're being distracted. Stop distracting me from my point. A lot of these games don't have online multiplayer. Almost less of a technical limitation, maybe it is, or like a money thing, but more of a point, like, go grab your friends. Go grab your friends and have some fun.
Game.
Have a party where you pay a bunch of games. You know, like you used to. You know, before there was a choice. Like, even...
I mean, who has friends, Lucas, honestly?
I got friends.
Yeah, I mean, I won't go...
You mean what? You mean ones playing games with? These days I have approximately 1.
Yeah, so...
It's my brother.
I think this is how it's at, because I think online multiplayer is such a thing. Oh, am I wrong, but I think Towerfall is also local multiplayer?
Towerfall is local only. Needhogg is local only.
Yeah, like...
Lethal League is online. And...
I understand why, because, like, probably money. But I think you probably lose a lot as well.
I think they may have... Yeah, I think you lose longevity from not having any online multiplayer.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there's only, you know, logistically, you know, having people over compared to the ease of the online.
Yeah, exactly. And load up a game and just, like, random opponents.
That said, I pretty much never do that online. But that's just me. I might prefer split screen. I think it's much more fun.
For the most part, I agree.
But
you can't punch the dude next to you.
No, but I never. When you know what, local multiplayer, far less likely to be in a position where you want to punch someone.
That's true as well.
You know. And this one I think very easily could have, because it is just competitive one-on-one. I don't see why they couldn't have.
Yeah. Again, I think it comes down.
It could be money. Probably money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's talk about difficulty. How difficult is this game? Is there different difficulty modes for AI?
There's options. There are. I believe there was like an adaptive one, adaptive difficulty option.
Yeah.
And easy, medium, hard.
All right.
I'm probably 60-40 so far, winning, losing.
Yep.
And you know, sometimes it's I found just having, when it really arcs up like a good contest, it doesn't really. I don't know, it's like that was fun, but some
60-40 on what difficulty?
Whatever the default is.
Okay, so normal.
Yeah. And like after a few hours, I'm getting towards the end of the campaign. I'm getting a little bit over it.
Yep. Okay.
So
is there a lot of changes in the campaign? Like, do they keep introducing stuff, or is there a point where they're like?
It's always something small.
Okay.
You know, like, oh, it's snowing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's people with crossbows like in the first one.
Yep.
You know, stuff like that. And you'll unlock new levels, but the levels aren't super different, especially once you start blowing them all to hell.
See, from what I'm looking like, it is pretty interesting, but I think if you're going to keep the longevity of the game strictly on local multiplayer or single player, you're going to have to come up with like crazy stuff. So either you keep getting new abilities or keep unlocking new levels or characters.
Yep.
Or you have online multiplayer.
Yeah, I think... Well,
who knows?
Time will tell to see if they add stuff.
That's true, they might.
Right now, yeah, it's good. Sometimes if the core gameplay is good enough, you can overcome a lack of content.
That's true.
Like Nidhogg.
Yeah.
I really like the core of that game. There really isn't much to it, though.
Yeah.
This is not quite as solid mechanics, I think. But if you got that specific Worms-esque itch to scratch, this will definitely fulfill it. Unless you want to play Worms 7, it's just like Worms. You know, however they do it.
Yep. Well, I mean, it seems like they set out to do what they wanted, and looks like they've achieved it, in your opinion?
Yep, that is pretty spot on. They decided we want something a bit like Worms, but different. And they have succeeded. And if that sounds like something you want, go ahead. There you go. You know, just don't expect hours upon hours of.
Well, that's Mayan Death Robots, ladies and gentlemen.
Mayan
Death
Robots. Yes.
Why Mayans? Like Aztecs sound more, I don't know, threatening. I always had the idea that Aztecs ate people. Like hearts.
Maybe
I just watched too many Indiana Jones movies.
Maybe. They're robots. What's it got to do with anything?
I mean, Aztecs sound scarier.
They're both extinct.
That's not true. I think you're completely wrong. I think Mayans still exist. Like,
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just offended a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
I feel like you did.
Did they have the internet?
I mean, now you're insulting them even more.
That was a genuine question.
I mean, look, I just looked up Mayans, and they still exist, dude. I mean,
are you kidding?
Yeah, no.
You learn something new every day.
There you go.
Now,
don't be,
so let's end this video now.
Yeah, let's get away from this topic.
Before I put my foot in it again.
as quickly as we can. Mayans do have internet, by the way.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Don't complain, Mayans.
That's right. We'll be back with another video.
Are Aztecs still Aztecs extinct?
Sure.